Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good evening, everyone. Before I start my presentation, allow me to introduce myself. My name is Ittaqillaha Rotaal Khamda. I'm student of corporate management in Diponegoro University. Thank you for inviting me. It's great pleasure to be here. Okay, I'd like to presentation today about supply chain management. Did you know about supply chain management? Okay, well, I will tell you what supply chain management is. But not only that, I have 3 points of my presentation. The first point of my presentation is definition of supply chain management. The second point is component of supply chain management, and the last point is process supply chain management. Okay, everyone, let's move on to the first point. What is the definition of supply chain management? Okay, supply chain management is the management of the flow of goods and services and includes all process that transform raw material into final product. These networks include different activity, people, entities, information, and resources. The supply chains also represent the step it takes to get the product or service from its original state to the customer. Companies develop supply chains so they can reduce their costs and remain competitive in the business landscape. Okay, the next point is component of supply chain management. There are three components of supply chain management. The first is upstream supply chains. Upstream supply chain management take care of the relationship between the company and the vendor or other parties in the transfer of goods. So the goods produced by company do not reach the consumer directly but are distributed to other distribution companies. For example, a company that manufactures smartphones. The smartphone product does not necessarily reach the consumer directly, but the manufacturer will send the product to the supplier. Okay, next, the second, downstream supply chains. Downstream supply chains management is management that deals with heat transfer of goods from the company directly to consumer. So if the upstream supply chains must pass through the supplier first, if the downstream can be directly purchased by consumer. Example of this management are furniture or gallery art. So they make products directly to the wishes of consumer. Okay, and third, internal supply chains. Internal supply chains management is related to the activity of importing goods. In the case, what is often considered is the management of production, manufacturing, and also the control of the availability of raw materials. Okay, the last point is process supply chain management. Supply chain management process is divided into three processes. First, material flow consists of raw materials, suppliers, and manufacturer. This material flow involves the movement of raw product from suppliers to consumers and also from consumers who are returned on return products, services, recycling, and disposal. For example, a shoe company that needs little raw materials and is processed to become a shoe. Next, second, information flow consists distribution and customer. This information flow contains prediction of demand, information on moving goods, and also update of goods whether they have been sent or not. For example, the customer will always update the course of the item to get to the consumer. Okay, and third, financial flow consists of customer. So the customer can be a information flow and also financial flow. Financial flow include payments, lending flows, payment schedule, and ownership agreements. An efficient supply chain management process requires reliable suppliers. This means they produce a quality product that meets the manufacturer needs and the product is delivered on time. Supply chain management is very important a part business process. Moreover, when supply chain management is effective, it can reduce overall company cost and increase profitability. If a link is broken, it can affect the rest of the chain and can be expensive. Okay everyone, that brings me to the end of my presentation. And in brief, each has a large business that certainly requires supply chain management, and an entrepreneur must also understand the importance of supply chain management and understand in detail how the supply chain management process takes place. So the conclusion is, if you have a business and understand about supply chain management, you can be sure your business will successfully. Okay everyone, thank you for your attention.